This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Time for a sofa upgrade? Visit WashableSofas.com and discover Anabay, where designer style meets budget-friendly prices, with sofas starting at $699. Anabay brings you the ultimate in furniture innovation with a modular design that allows you to rearrange your space effortlessly. Perfect for both small and large spaces, Anabay is the only machine-washable sofa inside and out. Say goodbye to stains and messes with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics that make cleaning easy. Liquid simply slides right off. Designed for custom comfort, our high-resilience foam lets you choose between a sink-in feel or a supportive memory foam blend. Plus, our pet-friendly, stain-resistant fabrics ensure your sofa stays beautiful for years. Don't compromise quality for price. Visit WashableSofas.com to upgrade your living space today with no-risk returns and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get up to 60% off plus free shipping and free returns. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
Over 300 channels, 0 bills. That's TiVo Plus. Curated movies, new series, and sports highlights. No credit card, no logins, just TV that gets straight to the good stuff. Grab the remote, press play, and start watching TiVo Plus. Free, binge-worthy, always on. Check us out at TiVo.com.
The Vikings face a showdown with the Bengals this Sunday, and we've got your shot all day to win tickets with Talkbacks for tickets. Send us your game predictions through the Talkback feature on the iHeartRadio app all day for your chance to win tickets to Sunday's game. Get the full details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
It was material for the show. I was hoping it was a big raise. Then he said the only raise you're going to get is off the end of my boot. So that was the end of that. But no, we're not in trouble. I thought for a second. Somebody said, you always drop bad news on a Friday. But no, we're still alive and well. Every now and then I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm still alive and well, as Rick Derringer once sang song. We close out hour number 1, open hour number 2. No Lil B today, so it's time for 5, 3, 4.
Time now for 5 questions. Well, actually 3, but 5 sounds like more than 4. Question number 1. It's time now for a look at the Lynx.
The Phoenix Mercury host the New York Liberty tonight in Game 3 of their playoff series. The winner of tonight's game will face the Minnesota Lynx in the semifinals in a best-of-5 series that will begin Sunday at Target Center. Comment, should Lynx fans root for the Mercury or the Liberty tonight?
Is it Stewart? Is that the gal for the Liberty that was hurt? Is she? What's her status?
I think she's been playing.
Okay. I don't know. Is talented and as well as the Lynx have played all year, I don't think it really matters much. And look, at full disclosure, I'm not watching Lynx basketball. I'm just going by when I talk to people and read things. And you can just, by the results of the games and by the game stories, by the beat writers, and by the quotes you hear from the players and Reeve and everyone else, this is a really good team. They've been the best team pretty much all season long. And I have no reason to believe that they can't vanquish either opponent. From a fan standpoint, and I even bet a team standpoint, there's still a bad taste in the mouth of the Lynx for what happened in the Liberty last year. And so I would think they would want to play the Liberty.
They want a rematch.
Yeah, I don't think publicly you say, maybe some would. Generally, you're not supposed to say that because you jinx yourself. You give bulletin board material to the team. Bring on the Liberty. We'd like to take them on again. Then they get fired up by that. And if they win, you look like a fool. You go, oh, you wanted the Liberty, did you? Well, all you did was give them bulletin board material. But I would think they'd like to play the Liberty again. I don't know if that, unless, Tenneby, The Liberty matchup is one it's a 50-50 proposition, and the what's the other team?
The Mercury.
Mercury. But the Mercury is one that you've got the matchup so in your favor that it's like, well, you just got to want to have the Mercury. But I would, bring on the Liberty. I'm all for it.
Bring on the Liberty. By the way, the other half of the WNBA playoffs almost had two big upsets for both the 2 and 3 seed.
Really?
Almost. So the 3 seed went out. Indiana, even without Caitlin Clark, took out Atlanta. So the 3 seed's out. The 2 seed, the Las Vegas Aces, it came down to the wire last night against Seattle.
Really?
They barely escaped.
Okay.
But it was almost Seattle and Indiana both almost knocked out the 2 and 3 seeds.
Yeah.
Or at least one of them did get knocked out.
Question number 2. NFL No Huddle.
The Buffalo Bills beat the Miami Dolphins 31-21 last night. Common, did you watch the game? And if so, your thoughts?
Deuce and I did the exact same thing. I sat down on the couch, turned on the TV, and said, it's on Amazon Prime, which means I'd have to get up off the couch. At least in my household, this is the way it works. Get up, I'd have to unplug one plug-in, stick in another one to get to it, and I said, the game's not worth it for me to do. Deuce came home from calling his soccer games. He turned on the TV. I said, what are you going to watch? He said, Dolphins-Bills, it's a game. And then he went, it's on Amazon Prime. And he sat down and said, I'm too lazy. Like father, like son. We weren't interested enough in the game. I knew the result. I think everyone figured Buffalo would win. They did. But it sounds like the Fish gave them everything they wanted. Is that correct?
Yes. I did not see the entire game because I was taking Samson to an activity.
Okay.
But I had Leo because he's really into watching football now.
Okay.
He calls me and says, Dad, where can I watch? What channel's the game on tonight?
Okay.
And I'm like, well, first I'm like, I'm not sure what channel it's on because it feels like this changes every single year. I know last week they're on NBC, but I'm not sure they're going to be on NBC again. I go, probably on the Amazon Prime, which he's like, well, I don't know how to put the Amazon. He's 10. He doesn't know how to put Amazon Prime on, but I think he ended up getting it figured out. But as for the game, it sounds like I did not see the vast majority of it, but that Miami played very well, was moving the ball. They had a really good drive before the end of the first half, where they took like 6.5 minutes off the clock. But they just said, sounds like Tua had a bad turnover late when they were driving. The NFL and the Philadelphia Eagles, the NFL said the Philadelphia Eagles should have been flagged for at least one false start when they used the tush push against the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday, and have instructed the officials this week to call the controversial play, quote, tight going forward. Common, your thoughts on the tush push controversy?
I think I told you, I watched most of KC against Philadelphia. And it was obvious it was a penalty should have been called on Philadelphia, but it wasn't. And I don't know how the refs missed that. I mean, to me, that was as obvious as any false start, but they should watch it really close. I think most
they do it close. Philadelphia does it close enough where it is hard. It's not like an obvious false start.
Yeah. Well, that one seemed to me to be pretty obvious. But you're right. They've got it down to a science. And I think most fans aren't, unless Philadelphia is your club, you don't like the tush push. But call it tighter. Don't just
don't cheat on it, Philadelphia.
That's exactly right.
Colin, which Week 3 matchup intrigues you the most? Rams at Eagles, Broncos at Chargers, or Lions at Ravens?
All three are have the potential to be really good football games. Again, the old on paper. Because I'm a Lions fan, I guess that would be the one, because I'm curious to see how they'll play against maybe the best team in the AFC. Certainly. 2
years ago, they got absolutely destroyed there.
That was the game where they said, okay, we're going to take you to a more competitive game. And they left like 5 minutes into the third quarter. I think that's the quickest a network has ever pulled the plug on a game. Because I think they scored him was like 35. It was either 35 Zippo or 35-7. It was just outrageous. I like the Chargers now. That's my AFC team. I kind of like, we've been waiting and waiting and waiting for the Chargers, and they look really good. And the Broncos, their defense is tough, so that's a good game. And then Eagles and
Rams.
The Rams? Yeah, because I'm a Matty Stafford guy, so that's good. But I guess Detroit Ravens is the one I'm most looking for.
Question number 3. And now it's time for the 7th inning stretch.
With Clayton Kershaw announcing his retirement after the season, the USA Today ranked the top 10 left-handed pitchers of all time based on WAR. They had number 1.
And that's wins
above replacement.
Wins above replacement. What is that? Can you explain? What does that mean? That if the replacement player were in?
Yeah, like an average replacement player.
Okay.
How many much more wins can you get than it?
All right, that's
so like when you're in compared to the 10 of Fitzgerald, your wins above replacement is like 85.
Now I understand it. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Lefty Grove they had as the number 1 pitcher based on WAR of all time in terms of the lefties. Randy Johnson 2, Warren Spahn 3, Eddie Plank at 4, Steve Carlton at 5, Clayton Kershaw at 6, Tom Glavine at 7, Carl Hubble at 8, Tommy John at 9, and then CC Sabathia at number 10. Common, who do you think is the best southpaw of all time?
Do you think it's sad that I know every one of those pitchers?
No, not at all.
Yeah, because baseball was my sport as a kid. I just loved, and I liked the history of the game. So, Lefty Grove, he was left-handed, just in case you're wondering.
It's a fitting name.
How about if you...
Is his real name Lefty?
I don't know, but what I would like to see is a right-hander called Lefty. Why do you call him Lefty? I don't know. It just sounds good. Great, like his last name was Lang. Lefty Lang. It's got great alliteration. It has nothing to do with... For my buck, it's Mickey Lolich, former of the Detroit. Well, that was only because Lolich won.
Lolich.
Lolich because he went 3-0 in the 1968 World Series for my beloved Detroit Tigers, and he pitched. I brought this up many times. 3 9-inning complete games. Think about that. No 7th inning guy, no 8th inning guy, no closer. Boy, Sandy Koufax had such a short career, but he was brilliant. There's so many. I mean, we could just start talking about all the great left-handers. We could do 4 days on it. So I don't know. That list sounds good to me. And then Spahn, of course, it was the famous Johnny Sain, who was a Twins pitching coach for a while. And when they pitched for I think it was the Milwaukee Braves, the slogan was, because they only had 2 pitchers, sort of like us with Ryan and Lopez. So it'd be Spahn, Insane, and Pray for Rain. So they should get a rain out. So yeah, that's pretty.
I can only speak for my generation from what I've seen. I can't go back into the day, but
yep.
Randy Johnson in my generation was most intimidating. Not only left-handed pitcher, but just most intimidating pitcher. Period.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get in the batter's box against him.
Spectacular. Then there's of course lefty Larry Mondello guy. That's another great lefty.
And that's it for today's edition of 5 questions. Well, actually 3 questions, but 5 sounds like more than 4.
Controversial news out of the Liberty City regarding the media. We'll get to that other side of the break. Common Man program on the Fan.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Let's be real. Life happens. Kids spill. Pets shed. And accidents are inevitable. Find a sofa that can keep up at washablesofas.com. Starting at just $699, our sofas are fully machine washable inside and out. So you can say goodbye to stains and hello to worry-free living. Made with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics. They're kid-proof, pet-friendly, and built for everyday life. Plus, changeable fabric covers let you refresh your sofa whenever you want. Need flexibility? Our modular design lets you rearrange your sofa anytime to fit your space, whether it's a growing family room or a cozy apartment. Plus, they're earth-friendly and trusted by over 200,000 happy customers. It's time to upgrade to a stress-free, mess-proof sofa. Visit WashableSofas.com today and save. That's WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change, and certain restrictions may apply.
Looking for entertainment everyone will love? TiVo Plus has you covered with over 300 free channels. From movies for family night to kids shows, live news, sports, and your favorite TV series all in one place. No sign-ups, no credit card required. Just turn on and enjoy. And with new channels and fresh content added all the time, there's always something to watch. TiVo Plus. Free, binge-worthy, and always on. Check us out at TiVo.com.
Hey, what's up? It's Mario Lopez. Back to school is an exciting time, but it can also be overwhelming, and kids may feel isolated, a vulnerability that human traffickers can exploit. Human trafficking doesn't always look like what you expect. Everyday moments can become opportunities for someone with bad intentions. Whether you're a parent, teacher, coach, or neighbor, check in, ask questions, stay connected. Blue Campaign is a national awareness initiative that provides resources to help recognize suspected instances of human trafficking. Learn the signs and how to report at dhs.gov/Blue Campaign.
Hey, did you miss us out at the State Fair? We'll shop all of our 2025 fair designs in the KFAN Pro Shop today and be on the lookout for a few brand new variations as well. I'd go get that Wheel of Topics t-shirt if I were you. Secure your new KFAN swag today at kfan.com/store.
Come 13-14 pass. I'm Common. He is 10 and B. I think most, I would think many listeners are familiar with Barrett Sports Media. It's, we talk about, I can't remember the Barrett kid's first name, but he was a radio guy for a long time, and then he got into the consulting business, I think, and now he does he covers media, right? And as a matter of fact, Tennessee, he's very high on our show. He's ranked us as one of the top major market sports talk show hosts in the country for years. All of the shows here, as a matter of fact, are rated in Barrett Sports Media. Why wouldn't they be? But there's a story that appears today. Jason Kelsey credits Philadelphia sports media for pushing franchises to be better.
Oh my gosh, you are above average at that.
Former Eagles center and current ESPN NFL analyst Jason Kelsey believes one of the most scrutinized aspects of playing in Philadelphia is also one of the city's greatest assets. Speaking on 94 WIP, the whip. 94 WIP, Philadelphia sports leader. Speaking on 94 Whip in Philly about the role of the media, Kelsey explained that the tough coverage athletes and coaches receive in Philadelphia has a real impact on how teams operate. Rather than seeing it as a negative, he framed it as a driving force that pushes organizations to make improvements. He says, I'm very pro-Philadelphia media being very honest with the pro sports teams. I think that in general, it pushes a lot of times the envelope. And I've seen that in the building, that it has effect on people to make corrections and make change. I think it's actually one of Philadelphia's media landscape strengths. Story goes on to say, for decades, the Philly media has carried a reputation for holding athletes to a higher standard. Fans often echo that intensity, creating an environment where performance is constantly under the microscope. Kelsey, who spent 13 seasons with the Eagles and became one of the most beloved players in franchise history, acknowledged the pressure but emphasized the long-term benefits. He says, it's very frustrating to go through at times as a player and an athlete in this city, or a coach, I'm sure, but the reality is I do think the net gain from it, like you can't fall asleep in this city. You're going to be getting crucified if you're not going out there and doing your job. I think that does push people. Critics often claim that constant scrutiny can create unnecessary tension inside the locker rooms. However, Kelsey's perspective reflects how athletes can channel that pressure into performance. Instead of dismissing the commentary, he pointed out that accountability in the media can force organizations to stay sharp. We've been attempting to do that for years here, and obviously we haven't been very successful. No! Though we have on occasion, A.J. Brzezinski.
Yeah.
The quote. We played it hundreds.
A whole lot of character. I just want to say, you doubted us, but now we're here.
We played it hundreds of times. The scrutinizing of the Twins, the criticism of the Twins, the wet blanketing of the Twins, and finally the Twins had enough. And, a lot of media people like to say they've inspired the local teams. We're the only one that I'm aware of that has actual proof because we heard it right there. And that's why I rail against the Polat pocket protectors, the Wilf wallet watchers, the Leopold ledger lovers, and it doesn't exist anymore, but Glenn's greenback guardians. Somebody came up with one, I think, Lordy's loot lovers or something like that. Will be another one that we're going to have.
I like that one.
Yeah, Lori's loot lovers. And those are, while they're cheap shots, they've actually become like terms of endearment for the people that the sports media and even fans too. And it's a little different with fans because you're invested and it's your club and it's your escape. And so you're wanting to be sold hope and you want to be hopeful that the club will play well. Because, you feel like they represent you and represent your city, your state, your region, whatever the case may be. But I think there would be some that would say, well, Kelsey's full of it. There's no way the media makes players play better. But as I say, we have proof that it did. That Brzezinski and the Twins rose to the occasion.
And on the opposite of that end of that, I do feel specifically with that team you were talking about, the Minnesota Twins, that a lot of our media has been very soft.
That is correct.
On that franchise, and then they just do the same things over and over again.
And they, we gave it the old college try. And no, I do think there is some, when you have, if you want to call them enablers or people that are, they're ducking and bunnying. They're being duckies and bunnies. And so the players just don't feel like, there's, because anybody, I think most people, aren't comfortable being criticized, right? Everybody's,
sure.
Me, it just rolls off my back. I've been criticized so much. When they stop criticizing me is when I'll wonder what I'm doing wrong, right? But we're in a different line of work, too.
You guys are going to criticize whatever you want to criticize.
We're trying to get a rise out of people, professional athletes, collegiate athletes, whatever. They're trying to win games. And how many of them do it for themselves, for their teammates, for the organization, for the fans, for the city? They all say they want to win one for the city. And maybe they really do feel that way. But I think deep down, it's like they're all competitive. That's why they got into sports. They love to compete and they want to. No, I don't think there's many. Some people just adjust to losing and get used to it, I guess. But most people are out there. They're trying to win. But we'll keep doing our best, Tenneby. I know I try every day to wet blanket the clubs and get more out of them. I got to battle Rosie with it all the time. I got that working against me for 3 hours a week. But we'll keep doing the tough work. Is what we'll keep doing. Tenneby, up next, we have program password, and our competitors are no Lil B today.
Nope, it'll be you and Parker Fox. You guys will be teammates versus Kevin Gorg and Taylor Heisey.
Very good. That's coming up next, other side of the break, right here on The Fan.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Let's be real. Life happens. Kids spill. Pets shed. And accidents are inevitable. Find a sofa that can keep up at washablesofas.com. Starting at just $699, our sofas are fully machine washable inside and out, so you can say goodbye to stains and hello to worry-free living. Made with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics, they're kid-proof, pet-friendly, and built for everyday life. Plus, changeable fabric covers let you refresh your sofa whenever you want. Need flexibility? Our modular design lets you rearrange your sofa anytime to fit your space, whether it's a growing family room or a cozy apartment. Plus, they're earth-friendly and trusted by over 200,000 happy customers. It's time to upgrade to a stress-free, mess-proof sofa. Visit washablesofas.com today and save. That's washablesofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
Over 300 channels, 0 bills. That's TiVo Plus. Curated movies, new series, and sports highlights. No credit card, no logins, just TV that gets straight to the good stuff. Grab the remote, press play, and start watching TiVo Plus. Free, binge-worthy, always on. Check us out at TiVo.com.
Hey, what's up? It's Mario Lopez. Back to school is an exciting time, but it can also be overwhelming, and kids may feel isolated. A vulnerability that human traffickers can exploit. Human trafficking doesn't always look like what you expect. Everyday moments can become opportunities for someone with bad intentions. Whether you're a parent, teacher, coach, or neighbor, check in, ask questions, stay connected. Blue Campaign is a national awareness initiative that provides resources to help recognize suspected instances of human trafficking. Learn the signs and how to report at dhs.gov/Blue Campaign.
Hey, head to the Vikings-Bengals game this Sunday. Come find our street team on the plaza outside the U.S. Bank Stadium and ask us how you can enter for your shot at a Papa Murphy's game day meal deal for a year. Check out KFAN.com keyword calendar for all the details.
So there's a reason cliches are cliches, because usually they're true. And one of them that I used to live by was, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And I taught myself a new trick today.
You're really proud of this.
I'm standing on the 17th hole at the Royal, and I've always been an over-the-top Bruce Lisk. I'm comparing myself to Bruce Lisk, EST. You know, more of a swayer than make a turn and blah, blah, blah. And I got myself getting ready to hit the horn. I was a 4-5 handicap for years. Knockdown, punch, cut, fade, draws, club is my brush, ball's my paint, course is my canvas. 5-iron was a pitchfork, but I've been just awful. And then today I'm staying on the 17th tee box at the Royal.
Took you this long, and you figured it out.
And all of a sudden I don't know how I did it, but all of a sudden, instead of swaying back, I actually turned my hips.
It's all
Who would have thought?
And all of a sudden, I turned my hips and got through the ball, and it went as good as I've hit a drive all year. And I went, well, then I did it again. And then I did it again. Now, there was some in between where the shot, I got a little quick or whatever, but I've never done that. This could be the first day of the rest of my life.
Here's what you can do. As an old caddy, there are always tricks that you can use on the golf course to help your psyche. Get those ear pods in, get Shakira, Hips Don't Lie playing. Every time you're on the tee box, you'll have Shakira pumping. You'll get those hips kind of gyrating. Well, you'll gain 20 yards.
I prefer whenever, wherever.
Well, but that has nothing to do with the hip turn. So, no, you're right, because for the longest time, because even when you sway, I turned a little bit.
Sure.
The song, I used to say, you have to have a song in your head. And mine was, are you familiar with the band from the 60s and early 70s called The Byrds?
Oh, God, yeah.
For every season, turn.
I thought you were doing Get Down on It.
Well, that's it. Oh, that's
cool.
That's when you hear.
These kids have no idea over here.
That's when
you do know that one. Good.
That's when you flush it. It's going at the flag, and you start going, get down on it.
Oh, my God, you are a character.
Get down on it. Yeah. So
that's great.
Well, it's Kevin Gorg.
Hi, Common.
And Taylor Heisey. And Parker Fox. All here to play Program Password.
We're doing it.
Now, which of the two of you are engaged? Jesus.
You tell us.
Yeah, I think it's you and Taylor.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true.
Congrats, you guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very good.
Yes.
And, last time I was with Taylor was out at the fair, and Grace was with us, and I thought Grace was engaged to you for some reason.
Did he flip-flop them?
Grace laughed.
She did.
She thought it was just hilarious.
That sounds about right for Grace. We're hanging out with her this afternoon. She's got her day with the Walter Cup, so I got a little.
Well, what are you going to do?
They're having a little get together, right?
Yeah, we were at Billy's Sushi last night, and Billy put us in a back room, and we, got to bring the cup out and put sushi in it, and sake, of course, and did all that. And then she's having a party at her house tonight, so we're going to stop.
So was yesterday your day, or have you had your day?
No, I've had mine already.
What did you do?
We went to my grandparents' favorite bar in Hudson. They're Wisconsin fans, and since I played at the Gophers and now on the Frost, they've transitioned. Stars Bar. That's their favorite. They're probably there every single day. So we brought the cup there on Thursday, Friday. We had a party at our house, which was super fun. And then Saturday, it went wedding dress shopping with me. So
wow, that's a great little
it was
weekend.
a good weekend, yeah.
The wedding plan. How much are you doing to the planning?
Not much. How much do you think, huh?
I was responsible for finding the reception venue.
There you go.
And my wife was very disappointed with me. I said, hey, I found a golf course.
Of course.
But I did. We found a golf course.
Well, last time I was actually out at the Royal, they had it all set up. It looked beautiful out there. But no, we have our reception and everything all in one out in Delwood. So we're excited.
Gorgeous.
We're excited. No doubt about it. Yeah.
And when is the day again?
Next August, the 22nd. Yes.
August 22nd.
Nice.
Yeah, we both have brothers that are going to be professional basketball players. My brother's in Estonia. Her brother plays at Iowa State.
Oh, really?
He's going to be a pro. So we got to get it done before they go back overseas and all that kind of stuff.
So a little under a year. So, Taylor, there's still a chance for you to back out.
Yeah.
Correct.
I mean, it's not, you still got some time. It's
Getting closer and closer to that.
Inching up on it.
Who's the best man?
My best man's going to be my brother.
Oh, good.
My younger brother. He played basketball at Stout, and then went to the Citadel, and now he's over in Estonia playing professionally. So
is it called Best Lady or Maid of Honor?
Yeah,
What's it
I
called?
haven't asked mine yet, so I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
The person knows who it is.
Okay. Well, very good. It's exciting. Anything exciting like a marriage in your future?
No, absolutely not. I'm 58, Conway. That ship has sailed. But I'm good. Thank you. I've got 3 daughters. I got plenty to keep me busy. I'm a new grandpa. So
good for you. Congratulations.
Yeah, this summer. Very exciting.
That's awesome.
I started so late. By the time my kids have kids, they probably won't have a grandpa. I'm 66 and they're 22 and 20. By the time
you'll be fine. Maybe in the next 10 years.
I'm not like Rosen. I'm not, stronger at 73 than I was at 43. That's what Ashley said.
I've heard the bit.
Taylor, unfortunately, you can watch this at KFAN.com/watch. We need you to move a little closer to Gorg, actually. You're gonna have,
I showered.
Gorg, you can move a little. Gorg, you can go a little bit to your right if you want.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
There we go.
There, now you're both in the camera.
Cool.
Well, anyway, now that we have the pleasantries out of the way,
we ready to play?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Password. Come on, give the password. Give the password.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play
Program Password.
Here's your host, the very average and plain-looking Tenna B.
And that's a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
I think you look good.
Thank you, Parker. Appreciate that.
Of course.
This is Program Password. I am Tenna B. Today, it's Common and Parker Fox versus Kevin Gorg and Taylor Heisey. We thought we'd do the hockey chemistry together today with Gorg and Heisey.
There you go.
Common and Parker, I don't know what chemistry you have.
Well, with my size, you would realize I played a lot of basketball.
Yeah, the Twin Towers. That's what you guys are.
That's right. I'll feed you in the post. You go to work.
I have what they call, my boy played basketball from 3rd grade through a senior in high school. I have what I call hoop neck.
Okay.
Because I was the shortest parent, and all the time I'm staring like this, talking to the other parents, and my neck, I'd get home and I couldn't even bend my neck down because every other dad's 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", and here I am 5'7" 3/4.
There you go.
And
Nice.
I'm always staring up at everybody like this, and my neck still hurts from it.
Well, think of what Taylor has to deal with on a daily basis.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Like I said, you can watch Program Password at KFAN.com/watch. This is your Program Password preview. Like I said, Common and Parker versus KG and Taylor. Common, you lost last week. You ended your winning streak is over. You are now 92 and 88 all time. And Parker, you're making your Program Password debut. How you feel about that?
I'm excited. Yeah, I've listened to enough episodes that I kind of get the gist of things. So,
yeah, good.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We'll be all right.
We'll be all right.
Going up against Kevin Gorg and Taylor Heisey of the Minnesota Frost. KG 5-5 all time.
Yeah, very
solid.
good. Yeah, very
Very solid.
5-5 mediocre like. Yes.
Taylor doesn't believe 5-5 is very good because
no, it's not.
She's a winner. She's a champion. She won Minnesota Miss Hockey. She won the Patty Kazmaier Award for the best college player. She's won 3 golds at the U18s, 2 World Championship gold medals, and she's now back-to-back Walter Cup champion.
Okay.
So
if we lose today, clearly it's my fault.
5-5 is not going to work here, Kate.
I get it.
It's a team game.
I won the blue ribbon at Adams School Elementary School
Amen.
track and field days for the sack race.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
It's the truth.
You still have it?
I still have the ribbon. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 6th grade sack race. Of course, and what was sad was 7th grade, I go to try for the track and field team, and I got my potato sack over, and they go, "What's that?" I go, "I'm here to try for the sack race." And
They don't have that event.
We don't do that. That went my career. Well, you won a state high school hockey championship
40 years ago, yes.
Yeah, but you did win.
Yeah, I peaked in 1985, Common.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying
and
anyway.
Your record, from what I understand, was better than 500.
At that point in life, it's gone downhill.
You're 500 in program passing, which you were better than that high school hockey.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if we win today, it's on her. If we lose today, it's on me. I'll take the responsibility.
Why not?
That's a good teammate right there.
Taylor, what's more nerve-wracking, program password or like one of the billions of overtimes you guys had to go through in the finals last year?
Honestly, it's very similar. I've listened to this a few times, but definitely Parker has more of that in his style of things, but I'm going to try my absolute best, so I'm excited.
All right, we ready to play?
Ready to rock and roll.
Let's play.
All right, so Taylor, you got to handle that iPad. You need to show it so you and Parker can see the iPad, please. The password is twist. Let me know if that pops up and you can see it. Did you see that, Taylor?
Yes, I did.
All right. We are gentlemen on the show. We always let ladies go first. So, Taylor, you have the option. Would you like to go first or second here?
I'm going to start with second.
Okay. Parker and Common for 10.
Cone.
Ice cream. That's 2 words. Sorry.
That is not one word, yes. Taylor and KG for 9.
Combination.
Parker and Common for 8.
Flavor.
Oh, boy.
Not even giving answers. Taylor and KG for 7.
Dairy.
Now we win.
Yogurt?
That's what I was going to say. Great minds think alike.
Parker and Common for 6. 5 seconds.
Yeah, cream.
Okay.
I'm Taylor and KG for 5.
Cone.
All I can think of is ice cream, but that's 2 words. I got no clue.
All right, last one. Parker and Common for 4.
Cone.
Head.
Tough start.
I'll take that.
The word was twist. Twist.
I was nowhere close.
The combination was a really good word there.
I thought it was
Taylor.
too. Yeah.
I got nowhere close. Sorry, guys.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, give me some advice here.
Chubby. And she does something, go checker. And I go, the twist by Chubby Checker.
See, she has no idea.
Wouldn't have.
Oh,
We don't know what that is.
That does
People,
nothing.
places.
That does nothing in my head.
All right, it's still 0-0. Common and KG. You guys look at the iPad, please. The password is cotton. All right, flip that over there, KG.
Oh, boy.
The possession arrow is now on Common and Parker. So, Common, you got the option here. You want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
All right, Common and Parker for 10.
Pickin'.
George.
Hold on.
Fantasy football.
Yeah. Pickin'.
KG and Taylor for 9.
White.
Fence.
Common and Parker for 8.
Cloth.
Chain.
KG and Taylor for 7.
Soft.
Wow.
Common and Parker for 6.
Start.
Candy.
Cane.
KG and Taylor for 5.
Fluffy.
Cotton candy.
We'll give you one chance to change it.
Cotton.
There you go. All right.
I'm distracted.
This game could take a while.
This is actually a fast start compared to sometimes.
I was wondering if KG's strategy was to keep this scoreless as long as possible.
All right. We have to go to that every single time I'm here. Oh, God.
Brilliant.
Do you want to tell Taylor about your theory for the Minnesota Wild?
She has enough doubts already. We don't need to cloud her mind anymore.
All right, well, KG and Taylor Heisey, you're on the board. You got 5 points. It's 5-0. Parker and Taylor, take a look at the iPad, please. The password is torn. All right, Parker, you're trailing by 5 points here, so the option is on you.
He wants
it. Right.
He's confident.
Parker and Common for 10.
Ligament.
Torn.
Yeah.
Way to go. I didn't know if ACL was one word or not, but
I would not go with ACL.
I would say ackle, but then that might not be a word either.
Yeah.
That was good.
Thanks.
That was good.
I've done it enough times to know about it.
Sorry if I got some PTSD for you there, Parker. 10-5, Common and Parker Fox with the lead. Common and Gorg, take a look at the iPad, please.
All right, we're settling in a little bit.
The password is link. All right, KG, the option's on you because you're down by 5 points.
Yes.
You want to go first or second?
We'll go first.
Oh, boy. Okay.
All right, KG and Taylor for 10.
Chain.
Restaurant.
Common and Parker for 9.
Weak.
Link.
Wow, that's smart.
That was good.
Nice, Common.
It's hard when you get the second one. You added in.
Yeah, that's
Gives you an extra
such
clue.
an advantage, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you went first.
What do you think the strategy is more like picking going first or second or knowing
That's
your
the word. That's one of the most important parts, but it all depends upon the word. If you know that it can't be done on the first one.
Totally.
But then a second one would give you a really good chance if they use, like I figured he was going to say chain, and then weak, chain, link,
Totally.
weak,
I like it.
Link.
I like it.
There's a skill set here.
All right, Common and Parker out to a 19-5 lead. Parker and Taylor, take a look at the iPad. The password is ticket. All right, Taylor, you're down 14. The option is on you. Do you want to go first or second?
I'm going to go second.
All right, Parker and Common for 10.
Golden.
Anniversary.
Taylor and KG for 9.
Speeding.
Ticket.
Yes.
Nice. Well done. I was going to do big ticket, KG.
That was good, and I thought you were going to miss that for a second.
He was like,
How much time was there left there? Maybe a second or
That
two?
was resilience right there from KG.
Ooh.
Got a battle. Got to keep battling.
Well done.
I will give some quick
change.
advice to Parker and Taylor since they are newbies.
Mm-hmm.
What you can do there, Taylor, is use the inflection of your voice to let KG know that
That
the
it's
word is
after?
following it. Yes,
Gotcha.
yeah, so you're
I didn't know if that was
speeding.
legal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, you can't move your hands or anything.
Okay.
I am a hand
No
movement
bodily
girl. I'm
movement.
going to put them down here.
You gotta put the hands away. It's 19-14, Common and Parker with the 5-point lead. Common and KG. Take a look at the iPad. The password is build.
We'll go first.
Well, it's on KG.
Oh.
Well, you know Common's confident, so
Or maybe that was my strategy.
Yeah, look at this.
KG, you're down 5, so you've got the option here. You might want to go first because it sounds like Common has a very good word. But what do you want to
He's
do
a
here?
little overconfident on this one, in my opinion.
Okay.
So I'll let them go first.
Really? Okay, I like it. Common and Parker for 10.
Construct.
Build.
Okay, you got me on that one.
No, but that's what I was thinking too.
Look at that. That's just like stone cold.
Yeah, you're a pro. Look at that. He's eating his lunch, smiling over there.
What are you eating today?
Cauliflower, chicken, and a salad.
Looks awful.
Yucky.
Wow.
I'm
Healthy.
down about 15
You look good, but the lunch looks awful.
Yeah, you look
It
great.
is awful, but I love it. I love cauliflower.
Same.
Said no one.
So good.
29-14, Common and Parker with the lead. Parker and Taylor. Take a look at the iPad. The password is rope. All All right, Taylor, you're down 15, so you've got the option here. What do you want to do? You want to go first or second?
Second.
She likes to pass. Parker, it's a hockey thing. You're unselfish when you play hockey.
Very unselfish.
Yeah.
Parker in common for 10.
You got it. Toe.
Finger.
Taylor and KG for 9.
Tie.
Pick.
Parker in common for 8.
Burn.
Taylor and Gorg for 7.
Not.
I got nothing.
Parker and common for 6.
Secure.
Lace. It had nothing to do with secure, but
Taylor and Gorg for 5.
Lace.
Block.
Nope, that's okay. No.
Last one, Parker in common for 4.
Toe.
tie.
Close.
Was it not?
What am I missing? What's
that.
toe?
Toe rope.
Oh, I've never. The rope was the correct answer.
Rope.
My clues weren't the
Rope
best.
burn. Toe
I
rope.
see.
Sorry.
It's hard
It's
to
on
get
me.
there. It was a tough one. It was a tough
That was
one.
a hard one.
Yeah.
I feel like once you get past the first two and you still haven't got it.
I almost said the word.
Yeah, I know. I saw you.
That would lose points for you. Still 29-14. Common and Parker with the lead. Common and Gorg. Take a look at the iPad. The password is Allie. You flip that over there, KG. All right, Gorg, you're down 15, so you got the option.
We'll go second.
I like it.
Common. Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry.
Common and Parker for 10.
Bowling.
Allie.
Smart.
That was a heck of a clue.
He's good at the way
That
he
was a
says
heck
things,
of a
too.
clue.
Yeah, the way you say
didn't
things
get there.
is good too.
Biggest lead of the game.
It is kind of your job,
25 points, 39-14. Common and Parker Fox with the lead. Parker and Taylor. Take a look at that iPad. The password is sneak. All right, Taylor, we got to stop the bleeding a little bit here. You're down 25. The option is on you. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Ooh.
I like it.
Changing up the strategy. Taylor and KG for 10.
Peak.
Summit.
Parker and Common for 9.
Slither.
Sneak.
Yes.
Well done. Wow. That's impressive right there. I like your cool, calm kind of like motto, like what you're doing right now. Because like,
That's what I do.
you know, Maxwell's our boy. He gets so fired up. And we're just kind of locked in on like a little...
I'd have been a great teammate for you. You know, when you're under a lot of pressure and everything's going, there's a lot of chaos on the ice around the court. I'm calm, cool. You've seen me on a golf course.
Yeah,
right?
that's exactly how I would describe your golf game.
Yep. Calm, cool, and collected.
Let's take a break. Where are we at, Timothy?
At halftime, Common and Parker lead 48-14. Second half is next. You can watch it at KFAN.com/watch.
We got it right where we want.
Touchdown, 2-point conversion, onside kick, touchdown.
We're fine.
2 points.
Everything's fine.
And with more program password here on the Fan right after this.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Let's be real. Life happens. Kids spill. Pets shed. And accidents are inevitable. Find a sofa that can keep up at washablesofas.com. Starting at just $699. Our sofas are fully machine washable inside and out. So so you can say goodbye to stains and hello to worry-free living. Made with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics, they're kid-proof, pet-friendly, and built for everyday life. Plus, changeable fabric covers let you refresh your sofa whenever you want. Need flexibility? Our modular design lets you rearrange your sofa anytime to fit your space, whether it's a growing family room or a cozy apartment. Plus, they're earth-friendly and trusted by over 200,000 happy customers. It's time to upgrade to a stress-free, mess-proof sofa. Visit WashableSofas.com today and save. That's WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
Over 300 channels, 0 bills. That's TiVo Plus. Live news, reality, movies, and more. No credit card, no signups. Available on smart TVs powered by TiVo. Grab the remote, press play, and start watching. TiVo Plus. Free, binge-worthy, always on. Learn more at TiVo.com.
Hey, what's up? It's Mario Lopez. Back to school is an exciting time, but it can also be overwhelming, and kids may feel isolated. A vulnerability that human traffickers can exploit. Human trafficking doesn't always look like what you expect. Everyday moments can become opportunities for someone with bad intentions. Whether you're a parent, teacher, coach, or neighbor, check in, ask questions, stay connected. Blue Campaign is a national awareness initiative that provides resources to help recognize suspected instances of human trafficking. Learn the signs and how to report at dhs.gov/Blue Campaign.